Hey, hello, Anseal and Raiders.
Oh
Wait, oh
shit.
my goodness. We're hey everyone. Hello. Hello
M-
everyone.
m- m-
And Anseal, how are you, my friend? What's going on? Hello, Raiders. I think they came and went.
Hi, bye.
Hi,
yeah,
bye.
right. Because we weren't doing anything. You can't.
No.
Sorry.
Anseal, how
You,
are
you-
you? How was your stream? Thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're starting now. We had I think it was less than 30 seconds on the clock, anyways. So I didn't want
I
to
have no idea.
ignore our friends coming by. Interesting. Ansel, what were you playing? I don't think I recognized it when I saw you went live. Oh, no, seriously, it was I think there was 31 or 32 seconds left on the timer. So it's fine. Totally fine. Ugh.
oh.
All right. Well, everyone, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Wrestling. My name is Sarah. Thanks for popping by my channel to watch us play Dungeons and Dragons. I am running my friends through the Water Deep Dragon Heist module. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
What's up? I'm Kevin. I'm playing Thad Garrison, top attraction at Big Tim's Big Top, renowned gladiator, human fighter level 4, super Chad, kind of an idiot. I think I mentioned that when I said Chad.
I mean, he's our idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, I am Big Tim Bigelow of Big Tim's Big Top and now Big Tim's Tavern. And I run the Big Top. I'm the spokesperson. I am the head of production. I am the face of the company. I handle the whole thing.
My name is Baba Bogcha. It's not my real name. It is the name I will give you and you will come to know. Hobbies include blackmail, spying, espionage, and stealing from pockets. Thank you.
Glorious. I'm just posting that we're going live. Oh, yeah. Nope. Glorious. Anyone want to do a recap?
All I know is I am chasing a man down. Somebody came and did some shit. I did not like it. I shoved a child out of my way and I started chasing this man.
You did.
There was an explosion,
Yep, explosion.
and that's all I know.
Terror attack. Yeah, Thad Garrison on the case.
If only he was there to prevent 9/11.
Dude,
Never forget.
never.
On that plane.
Right, he would have landed it too.
But he really?
Not
I
in the
don't think
towers.
so.
With my 8 intelligence, Thad would have landed that plane.
It would have been just a natural 20 and just failed into success.
Like every white man.
Yeah, that's fine. That bodega can recover.
Okay, I will recap. Okay, an explosion rocked the streets behind your tavern. You're almost open, ready to open Troll School Tavern. Bodies and debris litter the ground. Amongst the dead were individuals with a white flying snake tattoo from it's the emblem of the Zentarum, the aka Black Network, who you have had some dealings with. A fancy hanky that Baba made off with. And footsteps heading away from the scene, and an eyewitness account of a strange looking individual, a person of interest, Thad is in pursuit of such individual, and Baba and Tim are staying put in the tavern.
He was wearing red robes. Wasn't he like a serpent guy? Or like a snake dude? What was he?
It was a puppet-like.
Oh, puppet-like. Yeah, that's right.
puppet-like
That's
man.
right. Yeah. He had the big black button eyes. That's right.
Yes. So we will start there. We'll start with Thad running through the streets of Waterdeep, chasing an individual who is described as looks like a puppet-shaped man without strings, said one of the eyewitnesses in the street.
Yes, that is just going to continue running the direction that he had, and every so often, like, I guess, stop and like ask the group for directions for the person that I imagine was running that he is in pursuit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could actually see him. I just knew like I was just in, action surging, dashing, and trying to close as much of a gap as I could.
Absolutely, yeah. So you knew that the individual went north along, what is this street? Whalegond Way. I would actually like you to roll me an intelligence check, please.
Oh, hold on. I should have opened up my character sheet at some point.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's just like middle school all over again.
Sad.
The amount of times I would be like, who's ready for D&D?
Where's your book, sir?
Where's the character sheets out? Come on.
Man, it'd be crazy if somebody were to just like... I gotta do this quick, hold on. Pow! Alright, I'll take it. 17.
17. Yeah. Okay. As you're running, you're looking around for someone that matches this description, that is humanoid in shape with a red outfit. You don't see it, but while you're kind of like getting into the zone of running, right, doing your action surges and running, you remember.
I only have one action surge, but yeah.
Well, that's what. Yeah. Something hits your brain, and you remember a few years ago when Big Tim's Big Top came to town, there was a big to-do at the Day of Wonders parade, and that's sponsored by the local Temple of Gond, the House of Inspired Hands, and they have automatons there that are part of the parade. So, and those resemble men. And you remember seeing them at the temple where the parade started. So, you think that might be where you should head.
Do I know where that's at?
You do, in fact.
Is it in the same direction that I was already running?
It's actually to the west, but you're not, like, gonna be backtracking at all. Like, you kind of just take a left and head that direction.
Then I guess that's where I shall start going.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll out here because a little jaunt. Almost to the west gate. You run across, almost entirely across.
Well, hold on. Before I get all the way there, does it seem like there is still, like, because like when you're chasing, like, I imagine if you're chasing somebody, like, people are kind of moving out of the way because there's somebody like running down the street. You know what I mean? Like, most people in cities aren't just running dead sprint down the street, right? So does it seem like people are like, like have recently like moved out of the way, or like saw like some commotion has recently gone by, or anything that like strange like that they would have Is there anything that I've seen in a minute?
Go ahead and roll me perception, please.
You know what I'm asking, right?
I absolutely do. I get where you're coming from. 100%.
Perception,
please.
14.
14. Yeah. So while you don't notice any people having moved out of the way or kind of like moving back into certain parts of the the sidewalks or street, you do notice that there's a few individuals that have looked up a few times and maybe pointed up towards the rooftops, or you've heard like little snippets as you run by people about like there's someone on the roof, like running along the rooftops.
I'm gonna look up at the roof. Do I see anything?
Roll me another perception check.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna make you guys roll a lot tonight.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm rolling like fucking great tonight. Dirty 20 actually.
Dirty 20. You see a little tip of a red hood running along the roof comes down, right? And you're on this side seeing this. You see it. It's like a person is on the opposite side of the roof, down a little ways, but you can see their little head.
Like how many stories up are we talking? Like just like one or two?
So the houses vary depending on which parts of the neighborhood you're in. They can vary between like 1 to 5.
All right. Knowing this information.
And when you look with your dirty 20, it's a stretch of lower, like a line of lower houses, so it's easier for this individual to just go from rooftop to rooftop to rooftop.
Perfect. All right. Knowing this information, I am going to continue on the floor or on the street level, just running next to them.
Yeah.
Just trying to like keep up so that they can't get out of they're not gonna get away. Like they're like I have them on the roof, right? They're kind of cornered, but I just gotta actually corner them.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of continue going along that until they're out of roof, or like maybe there's an alley where I feel like I can parkour my way up, even though like I'm wearing plate mail armor and that shouldn't make sense.
Right. I mean D&D, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay. So you are getting on the rooftops, you said?
It only if there looks like there's a way like where it's like not going to be too difficult. Maybe if there's like a like, you know, somewhat like if there's a feasible way that I could do it without hopefully losing too much speed. But if there's not, I'm just going to continue on the street level.
Okay.
Until they run out of rooftops.
Okay. Well, okay, so I'm looking at the map here, and as you're getting closer to the House of Inspired Hands, there is a couple larger streets that you would not be able to jump across. So I think as you're running, you see these larger gaps between the houses.
Yeah.
So you would determine that it would be best
to
sprint through.
Yeah, perfect. Because if they're going to run out of spots that they can't go, then I'm just going to stay down on the ground because they're going to have to come down to the ground or stay up there, in which case then they're literally cornered and like, the fuck? So.
Okay, sorry, just a moment. Go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
A d6?
Yes.
There it is. 3.
Okay, perfect. I just must give Eve some love. Thank you for understanding my reference. It's my most favorite quote of any movie ever. I love it. I named this episode Flames. Flames on the side of my face.
I love Clue. Clue's
so
phenomenal.
good.
Great title.
So good.
Perfect movie for Halloween.
Yeah, it is.
I don't get the reference.
You've never seen Clue?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There is a really great movie called Clue. It's got Tim Curry in it and a whole bunch of other really funny people.
Okay, so there's this board game where you have to like guess who killed who, where, and with what weapon. And out of it.
I'm familiar with the game.
Yeah, so Miss Scarlet at one point, she's trying to keep it all together, and she just is like, flames on the side of my face. And I feel that in my soul. And
got it.
And since there was a big explosion, and
it was within about the last 10 minutes in game, yeah.
Exactly. So I thought flames was a good. I figured I shouldn't spend more than like maybe 30 seconds on a title. I was already distracted enough, so I was just call it good and let's I was proud that I even updated Nightbot beforehand. So you said 3.
Yes. Trace.
Okay. So, as you are sprinting down the side streets of Waterdeep, you are coming close to the Street of the Singing Dolphin, which is a really large main thoroughfare of one of like the major streets of the city. This is where the parade took place. That what was it? The Day of Wonders parade started at the House of Inspired Hands, which is just like a block or two off the main street, and then went down south through the rest of the city. And you know, it is a big thoroughfare. You know, there's a lot of traffic here. And as you get close to the intersection, you see a group of individuals, large. We're talking a good couple hundred individuals walking in a procession down the middle of the street. They've got signs and they're chanting, and they're impeding your way to just sprint right across the street. You see a whole bunch of women of varying degrees of wealth. There's a fair amount of really fancy to-do women, and there's a lot of a whole lot of like working class women as well. And they've got signs. They say votes for women, votes for women, and it's a suffragette rally, and they are letting this guy get away from you.
Wait, so in this world, women can't currently vote?
They can't currently vote.
Noted.
W Waterdeep. Kidding.
Well, right now, as there's a lot of like political strife going on in the city right now. That's kind of the whole basis of this campaign, right? The previous Lord of Waterdeep has been ousted or has left. It's kind of unclear as to what had happened between the previous Lord of Waterdeep, which is your friend Raynor's dad, and the current Lord of Waterdeep. The previous one was accused of stealing the wealth of Waterdeep and hiding it someplace. It's called the Dragon Hoard. And so in this time of
and they blamed all the women. Makes sense.
All the women's fault. Yep. We can't win.
So what you're saying is we need to throw the Raynor crime family in jail, right?
Yeah, you actually don't know. No one knows where the previous Lord of Waterdeep is currently at.
A likely story.
He is MIA right now.
All right. Anyways,
Yes.
so as I'm currently running through this mass of people.
Yeah, so it's probably like 20, 30 women thick and like hundreds upon hundreds long.
Yeah, so we'll just consider it to be difficult terrain.
You're just gonna run through?
Well, I can't. I mean, I'm gonna move to the side and
respectfully, ma'am. Excuse me, respectfully.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like go around, but I'm also gonna try to keep an eye on my prey.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to like
hands where they can see them, just in case anyone like. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's not getting canceled for this.
Mm-mm. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check to get through these women.
Is there like a sidewalk that I can go on to avoid like going around them but still keep an eye on them, or are they
you were coming?
Or are they using the entire street is like absorbed by this mass?
Yeah.
No sidewalk or anything.
And you are going this direction.
So I am just trying. I am just moving through difficult terrain of people.
Difficult terrain of people.
All right. You said dexterity?
Please.
I'm running out of points so fast. But I can't let a natural one happen.
Okay. One again, please.
All right, I'll take an 18.
An 18. Okay. Yeah.
Kevin's over there rolling on his drum set.
What do you mean? I don't. No. Like I have my mouse and my so I have my like little.
That's the noise. It sounds like you are sitting behind a full drum kit. With
No.
that's
Yeah.
mic'd.
No, I was just
I'm
rolling it.
convinced it's there.
Trust me, nobody wants me with a drum kit.
Why not?
I have no rhythm.
Me neither.
He's loud enough as
Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
Drum kit advantage.
Okay, so yeah, in one of those just miraculous whims of luck, you like without slowing down, you just careen through this. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. And the women.
I stood there and they parted for my greatness as I walked through with my hands up as to avoid any accusations.
So yeah, and your gleaming armor is just shining in the sun. So they kind of saw it coming and were able to like kind of just like get out of the way. And yeah, kind of part for you as you go across the street. You make it across the street and down Shark Street to the.
Do I still have eyes on my prey?
Roll me perception.
I imagined because that would have taken me still a decent amount of time. I lost them. I don't have eyes on them.
Was it another one?
It's a 2.
2. Okay. Yeah. You don't see him, but this person. But as you cross the street, you realize that you are like a block away from this temple, and you know where you're heading, so you're not too concerned about not having eyes on him right now.
Yeah, but I'd like to. I would have liked to have stopped him prior to.
I know. It's nice to want things.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep going then.
Sure. Yeah. So, you arrive at the House of Inspired Hands. It looks to be a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes on it, is displayed prominently. You see a silhouette of a humanoid shape perched on the rooftop. It extends an arm, releasing a tiny little metal sparrow in the sky. The bird does a few loops in the air and then comes down straight at you. I'd like you to roll it in initiative, please. What'd you get?
5.
5. Cool. Yeah.
Why is that cool? Why is that cool?
Cool. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like I had 10 children this afternoon. It was like pulling chicken's teeth. So you just giving it. It's cool. Eve says, I'll give you advantage if you catch the bird in your mouth. I will allow this to happen if you want to attempt to eat the bird.
Nope. Bird's probably not gonna be edible. It's a metal bird.
It is a metal bird.
And even that understands that you gotta eat potatoes and like mutton.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a natural 20 for the bird's attack.
Sick. His attack or his initiative?
Oh, I already did initiative for him.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it deals 4 points of piercing damage to you as it slams right into your neck.
Damn.
And as it crashes into your body, it just like crumples up and falls apart and falls onto the ground. Yeah. You look up at the individual on the roof, and you see that it immediately is booking it farther back onto the roof. And this individual has like a white and gold robe.
How many floors are they? How many floors is this roof?
I don't think it says. So I'm gonna say 3.
Perfect. I take my 50 feet of hempen rope.
Okay.
I tie a little lasso at the top.
Okay.
Maybe I fucking tie like a stone or something to it on the ground. But I'm gonna throw that shit up on the roof, and I'm gonna try to lasso it onto something on the. Because I imagine it's got the little like up and down like little fortifying on the fortifying walls and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get it on there, and scale onto the roof.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's see. Roll me.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Athletics.
Acrobatics. Athletics, probably for you.
Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I rolled I rolled a 17, so plus 2 or 3, so 19 or 20, depending on if you want it. 19 for acrobatics, 20 for athletics.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and tell me how nicely you climb up.
I just kind of like, one hand over another, just bouncing my feet up back and forth as I'm just kind of, going up this roof. I imagine it's a lot like watching a bear climb a tree. It's not really like graceful or anything like that, but it fucking gets the job done.
Sure. Okay.
Well, this isn't something I'm like doing all the time. Like I'm not like there's not a rope that I'm like routinely climbing. I do a lot of pull-ups, but I guess he could have just done it with his hands, but that's kind of stupid because I got a wall right there, you got to use the wall.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
I wanted to not assume, right? Since you there is some rope play at the tavern. I just wanted to make sure.
Whoa, hold on. Rope play is something completely different. And Thad does plenty of that, don't worry.
We can put that on the poster.
Yeah.
Part of the draw.
Yeah.
Lavinia is back in the tavern, just like with her knitting needles, just like ropes.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So you get up there,
And then climb my way up, grab the rope, put it back in my in my bag, and
yeah.
Yeah.
So as it takes you a little bit to get up there, put the rope back in your bag, the individual is no longer on the roof, and as you walk along the roof, you do see that there is a trapdoor on the roof, and you open it.
As soon as I get on the roof too, I would like to instantly start crouching. I'm not just gonna walk across the roof. I want to kind of like hang out close because I'm now in espionage territory.
Okay.
This is your stealth mission.
Huh?
This is your stealth mission.
Yeah, this is my stealth mission when I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Go ahead and roll for stealth then, please.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Genuinely have disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20 on one of them. 8 plus 0 is 8.
Okay. Yeah, as you crouch down, the tiled roof, like the clay tiles on the roof, kind of clink against your metal as you're crouching a little bit. So while you are doing a good job otherwise, it's not too noticeable. Like people can't really hear you. Like no one can hear you like on the street level or anything like that. There's a little ding 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 as you progress.
Yeah. So I'll make my way over. I mean, is the can I tell if the hatch door is unlocked or not?
Yeah, you there's a little like knob on it that you test, and it opens.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it very carefully, open up, and then just lift it up enough that I can peek inside of it.
Yeah.
Try to see what's going on down there.
Sure.
But quietly.
Yes. So
Like a mouse. Like a mouse.
Persuasion, or not persuasion, perception check then.
Where's my perception? Hold on. Oh, sweet. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Excellent. Okay. Hey, quietly you lift the lid up and you look inside and you see that you are above a hallway. And this hallway has the little like rounded little alcoves every like 20 or so feet. And below you directly is an inlaid bench inside that little alcove that is easy for you to like easy for any adult to get in and out of, to jump into or down onto the bench from the roof. And you don't see anyone in the hallway. You do hear the sounds of metal being worked on. You hear the murmuring of voices. You hear the sounds of like sawed wood and various other sounds of tinkering that you would find in a place where invention and innovation is created.
Roger that, roger that, roger that. All right, now's a good time to segue over to Nick and Izzy's character while I figure out what I'm gonna do next.
Okay, perfect. Back at Troll School Tavern, Baba and Big Tim. So, Baba, you just came back inside from doing your little disguised little stealth mission. You've got your hanky, and I think you got something else, but I couldn't remember what it was exactly that you had.
There was like a necklace or a bracelet or something that I fished out of a barrel.
Oh, that's right. You did. There is it is a necklace, and I don't remember if I had a number on it, how many beads there are. Go ahead and roll me a d6. Sorry, you're muted.
I rolled a 6. Sorry.
6. Okay. So, this necklace has 5 beads on it. If you would like to examine it, or do you have like identify or anything like that, or?
Let me see. I don't think I do. At least for items. I don't think I do. So what else can I do in this situation? I'm trying to figure out what else. I can... no. I do not have anything I can do.
Okay. If you want to make like a history or arcana check, you could do that.
Arcana.
Fine. They both have +2 anyways. 18 + 2, so 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, glorious. You have found a necklace of fireball. So each one of these beads can be thrown to create a fireball. So it is the same as the fireball spell. Sure.
And I'm going to assume it's missing one.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. And it's been in water, so I guess I can't like investigate further where.
You could try. I mean, what else would you want to glean from this?
well, I stole the brooch. I have the necklace.
Oh, the brooch. That's right. That's what it was. A brooch.
Well, I sent it off with some homeless kid and was
Oh,
like,
that's right. Yeah.
just send it to like, and I was like, take this to the person we got quests from earlier.
Yes.
The handkerchief I haven't done anything with yet, I don't think. Could I investigate that?
Yeah. The
Okay.
handkerchief, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the
Yes.
handkerchief.
Yes.
Am I rolling investigation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we? Use a 20? Oh yeah, it's a 24.
Okay. A few things come to your attention. One is a very distinct smell. It is a musky sort of earthen, rich smell. Like this is the sort of thing that like a cologne that like the rich people would use. This smells, it just reeks fancy. And it has a like a design, like a motif pattern on it that it is like not something that the everyday normal working people would have. This is definitely something that came from a rich household. And remembering who you stole this off of, the gnome individual, that person themselves did not look like a rich person. They looked more like a mercenary.
I also wrote down here that I don't know if I stole it or I looked at it. I just have cloak written down here, and I don't know if I stole a cloak or if I investigated one.
That's right. You did steal a cloak.
Oh,
Yes. That if you want to roll an Arcana or intelligence check on investigation, you can do that as well.
sorry, did you say Arcana or investigation?
Yes, whatever you would like.
Okay. I got 20 on investigation.
Yeah. This is, so you stole this off of, I believe, one of the bodies on the street.
Was it the same gnome? I can't remember.
I think it was one of the bodies, I do believe. And
Okay.
this has a particular texture and smell to it that it's just a little faint smell. And you recognize it because you've worked with it before somewhere in your past. And this is a cloak of fire resistance.
Okay. So that's what I've grabbed. And I can't remember. Oh my god, I can't even remember what that child told me. The child I found behind the barrels.
The barrels. The child said that they heard a plop in the water before the explosion. And so from the barrels were kind of against a building with like that so whoever could have run by and thrown it or had been on the roof and dropped it off of like thrown it off a roof, and it luckily just fell right into the barrel.
Can I go up in the turret and kind of do like just look around at the other parts of like other buildings and like the rooftops and stuff? And
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna just like march up to my turret, and it was like behind the tavern, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go back. Over here. Yes. Yeah, the little alleyway right behind you guys.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah.
I mean, I know about that one bird poop roof.
Yeah.
Was that the same? I
You
mean, I
can go
could
ahead
investigate.
if you want to look through your telescope or just like do either as like a because it's been a few minutes. But if you want to use like just look around or use your telescope to look around, you can totally do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my telescope to like look around on the rooftops and see if I find anything.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
14.
14. You see a lot of like action around the local area, blocks around your location. As you typically have you kind of start and end, it seems, your little viewing sessions going north. So that's positioned your telescope is in. And the first thing you see from your telescope as like you put your eye up to it and before you move it up, you see a couple blocks north immediately ahead of you along the street. There is a bakery that you guys have gone to before, and there is a little witch woman selling somewhere. She got a little street stall, little black cat, and you immediately recognize her as the woman who you met when you came into town that first day when you came into town. You're like, oh, she's that's that lady, and then you point your telescope up and start scanning the rooftops, and as you look around, you see to the west, far away, there is a little red little bean running along rooftops and jumping from rooftop to rooftop, heading west. Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Oh, I guess I can't use the telescope, so I see him. And it's going far west.
Yes.
Is west where we went to that tavern to meet the dude? I don't think so, is it?
That is far to the south. Yeah, the Yawning Portal is like south part of town.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna. Well, would I? You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna kind of make my way through that direction and see if anything happens.
Okay.
Just to be hella nosy.
Okay, so you're gonna start walking that direction,
Yeah.
or are you gonna?
I'm gonna like shuffle down the stairs and then put my things that I just found, and then put on my gross cloak of the night with the hood on, and then kind of wobble my way off to the west.
Okay. Excuse me, Tim. What are you gonna do, or what have you been doing through all this?
As I am seeing her leave, I'm starting to slowly get over the trauma of.
Uh-oh. Hold on. You're garbling up.
Oh no.
Okay, well, you're back.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
shitty
okay.
internet.
No, it's okay.
So getting over the trauma of the explosion and the fear that I kind of feel when Thad's not around, when I'm trying to be brave, and that maybe Thad might need help or something. He's kind of like my star, right? I can't let anything bad happen to my star. So I'm going to slowly start creeping out the front door, and scoping things out, seeing if I can find it.
Okay. Oh no, you're frozen.
Oh, no. It'll get better, I promise.
Oh, okay, hi. Okay.
It was so
Hi.
funny because the entire time that Izzy was talking, we had no issues. And then
Yeah.
the second you started talking, it was like
That's just me, dog. But I'm gonna try to find Thad. I'm gonna step out into the street and try to find Thad.
Okay. Yeah. You said are you going with Baba or are you just following? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Separately. When she leaves, I'll realize I'm kind of by myself, and sitting with that anxiety makes me realize that I should probably go find Thad.
Okay. Okay. So, which direction are you heading?
The last direction I saw him head, which I believe was wherever he saw the person run off. So towards the street, I guess.
Yeah. So he was in the back alley and he went west, which then goes north to the main Ceradon Street. And from there, I don't think you knew which direction he was going.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head out to that main street and I guess kind of just take a look around and see if I can get any hint of which direction he may have gone.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, so you come out and there is a group of people. This is a well-to-do part of town, it is typically, there are people all the time, whether they're walking or they're in carriages, and so it's not hard for you to find anyone. And there is a group of people walking towards you from the east, which was the direction that Thad had gone. And you ask them, "Hey, have you seen a man matching this description?" And they one of the individuals is like, "Actually, yeah, we did. He ran north along Wilgond Way, but I don't know where he went after that."
I'll thank them for the information, and I'm gonna head that direction.
Okay, so you head that direction and head north. I don't know how much exploring this part of town you have done yet. So, go ahead and make me a survival check. I don't know, intelligence. I don't know how do you, other than like talking to people as you go, it's pretty aimless. So maybe intelligence.
Yeah, that makes sense. A 12.
A 12. Okay. You head north along the road, and as you're looking, you do see a couple footprints in the dirt that match Thad's shoes. I feel like Thad might be the sort of fancy performer who might have custom boots, maybe.
There's like a big T on the sole of his boot.
He's got very big feet, very large feet.
Okay.
And he wears big lifts just to make it. He's already a big dude, but he wants to be a little bigger. So I kind of see an impression of his lifts.
Yeah, he already stands out 6'5", but with the lifts in, he's about 6'7".
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So you see a couple of these footprints, so you're like, "Oh, this has to be the right way." And after 10-15 minutes of walking, you see the footprints all of a sudden swerve and start heading west.
I'll keep following those footprints.
Almost as if he hit a sick little slide when he did it. Like it was like he was thinking, and then he hit on the brakes really quick. There's a little and then he keeps running.
Like, Thad's practicing his drift.
Ooh. Very cool. Yeah. Go ahead and make me another survival check, please. Or a survival check.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you are with this clue, you are feeling really good about being able to discover where he has gone. And you kind of pick up your pace and are looking for more footprints, which you're able to find. And at one point, a kid who was like playing around with a little stick and wheel thing, like not a wheel, but like a circle, like a little hoop thing, kind of runs in. She goes, "Hey, Mister, what you doing?"
I'll say, "Hey, little guy, I'm looking for my friend. He's about yay tall," and I'll like try to hop extremely high, but I can't hop that high. But I'm trying to be like, he's big. He's a big muscly guy. He may have ran through here. Looks like he was practicing his drifts. Did you see him anywhere?
Oh, there was a dude running fast. I don't know
that
if
sounds
he's
like
drifting though, but he was running.
No, you gotta, in order to drift, you'll learn this in school, little guy, but in order to drift, you gotta run first. You gotta walk before you can run. You gotta run before you can drift. You'll get there someday.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, he kept going that way.
Perfect. Thanks, little dude. Oh, here's half off concessions tonight. Big Tim's Big Top. Get your parents to take you. I'll give him a little ticket.
Thank you, mister. And he takes his stick and his hoop and his little vouchers and starts booking it home.
Hell yeah. And I will follow in the direction that he pointed me.
Okay, yep. And you keep going. I'm going to flip back to Izzy now. Izzy, Baba, as you leave the tavern and take an immediate left, you passed the alley, and there are guards posted right there. And you immediately see an individual that kind of makes your skin crawl. And it is Nigel Nivens, who lives in house number 4, who just is like, he's this just greasy, like he's dressed well, obviously, as he lives in this part of town. And he just, you don't like the look of him. And he's standing there talking with the 2 guards. And he's trying to get information from them. And he's doing it in a way that's really like hoity-toity. He's got his nose up in the air, like, you should tell me because I'm a rich man and blah, blah, blah. And I know people. And the guards are not, they're politely tell him to, like, go away. Or they'll get their superior. And he's like, well, fine, go get the sergeant. And that is kind of what you detect, or that you hear as you walk by.
Can I turn into a guard and then kind of approach them, like, and then be like, is this man bothering you, sirs?
Yes, I love this. You change into a guard's person, and the 2 on guard say, no, he's a citizen looking for information. We cannot give out information on the ongoing investigation. And this man humps, and he's like, I am no mere citizen. I am part of the city. Oh god, I just lost it. The city council. And I have a right to know what is going on.
I'm going to stop him there and be like, well, if you were on the city council, you would know that the superior is the one with the information, not these men.
Well, then let me talk to the superior.
I'll look at both of them and be like, you heard him, find the superior.
And one of them goes, looks the other. Where's he? Go get the sergeant and bring him here. All right. And he turns around and kind of like waddles off to go get what is the fellow's name? Sergeant Cromley. Who was one of the two individuals that came he's like the head of the investigation. You narrowly missed him when you were exploring the back alley. And he comes back and with the full bearing of someone who is used to dealing with politicians and is like, yes, sir, what can I do for you? And Nivens says, I would like to know what is going on. This is my street. You should tell me because I want to know. And the sergeant says, nope, sorry, sir. It's an ongoing investigation. We will release information as it becomes relevant to the relevant people. The city council will hear of this soon, sir. So if you would please be patient while we get all of the information so we can tell it properly and accurately. And he seems incredibly miffed by all of this, but is placated enough to huff and then wander off. And behind, as soon as he turns his back, both of the guards just relax. And Sergeant Cromley does his best not to verbally as well as physically eye roll from this fellow. And he kind of puts a hand on both of their shoulders. Good job, fellas. I'm gonna go back. Thanks, sir.
I'm gonna salute to Cromley and then kind of make my leave, hopefully around a corner so I can turn back.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't make a second glance at you. So
okay,
you're
perfect.
good to go ahead and do that.
Okay, and I will change back and then I will continue on to the west and try to look up a little bit, see if I see anything.
Yeah.
Or anything resembling a red bean.
Yeah. So when you saw it at the tavern, it was many, many blocks away. So it's got a huge start on you. But you can go ahead and roll me an intelligence check to see how well you can. Actually, no. These streets are pretty straight. So you can roll me a survival check to see how well straight you go.
21.
21. Yeah. You, in your wizened years, this isn't your first time following people, and you've got a good grasp of the layout of the city from above. So you it takes you a moment to kind of mentally put it into place where you're at, and you take the high road south a few blocks to Del Zorin Street, which is another big street that goes across most of the city and takes you in the direction that you saw the individual going. And you feel like that's going to be the quickest way there because it's mostly a straight shot. The other routes are going to have you kind of going, backtracking a little bit, going north or south a little bit more before you start going west again. So, is there anything else that you would like to do while you're on this journey?
I mean, I'm just going to continue looking up and trying to trace where I think. Well, I guess I wouldn't really know where he would be going, but I'm just going to keep looking around and see if I see any red beans in the sky, jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. While you are on this little expedition, go ahead and roll me investigation.
A 10.
A 10? Okay. Yeah. There is a lot to see on this street. Lots of people, lots of businesses, lots of houses. And after quite a bit of walking, you end up on the street of the Singing Dolphin about the time that oh no, actually we're not. Okay. You are seeing the tail end of a parade of women with their signs, votes for women, votes for women.
So I'm hitting like the end of, like I'm seeing like the end of like this line of rally, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're only a few minutes behind Thad. And that works out because he went so far north and then went west and had to do a little like north and south through the blocks. It was less of a straight shot for him. So he kind of got it towards like the beginning ish of the rally, and you're hitting the end of it.
Am I allowed to kind of
Evan,
What's up?
no loud.
I'm sorry. I was putting my
We heard.
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Don't
Have
worry.
you ever heard there during the pandemic there was a series called Cooking Loudly? That's what you remind me of. Because it is all the noises of like mixing the liquids and opening the packages.
opening the door and flipping the pages.
It's like
and...
you have mic'd your entire room.
I have one mic in here. I don't even get it, dude.
Damn good mic.
Here, hold on. I'll pull up my. I can pull up my. I have a little mixer guy here, and I can. You tell me. You tell me when I have an acceptable. You know what the thing? Oh my god! Hold on.
Hang on just a second.
What do I got going on here? Oh yeah. I'm maxed out here. Hold on. Let me. Now it should be way low. Is it way low?
No,
you sound fine.
Really?
it sounds the same.
Yeah, I don't really see much of a difference.
Test. Okay, yeah. I can hear myself now. I don't like that.
Yeah, you're echoing now.
He's like, I want to be louder, actually.
How can I be more annoying?
Go open a bag.
Yeah, flip through a book again and see. Anyways, can I like chase after the tail end of that rally? Am I allowed to like go up to the women at the end of that?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna be like, oh gosh, I wonder what I could say to like, I'm gonna do something easy. I'll be like, do you think that was loud enough? Do you think we got the message across?
And one of the women turns to you and she goes, oh, I think so. I think that with all of our voices combined, the men in the government are going to hear us and they're going to listen. They're going to know that we mean business.
And now I'm gonna look at them and be like, I've been trying to get a bill for turret getting installed. It never happened. They say, woman, no, can't do.
How dare they? We should be allowed to do whatever we want, just like the men, including turret gettings. That sounds fun. What does that entail? Can I get one?
You should be able to. I mean, I've done it to a tavern I don't own. It might be illegal, but I haven't questioned anyone.
Oh man, what tavern is that?
Is a called, let me see if I get name right, is a Big Tavern, Big Tim, Big Blue House.
Oh, I haven't heard of
Yes.
that, but it reminds me of Big Tim's Big Top. Is it some relation to that?
Yes, the branding I think is all same, unfortunate under one man, but he seems okay. He seems like good businessman. Let me build turret in a tavern. You should give it a shot. I came from east side, you know.
Wait.
eh,
So
Come
I'm
to
so I'm
east
so
side.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Pardon. But you know Big Tim?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why? Unfortunately, he seems like a good guy. I mean,
Oh, professionally, yes.
mhm.
Tim is good man.
Yeah, he seems rather cool. Really cool. He's really good at his job. Um, that's really cool. Um, maybe I could come see your turret sometime. You
Oh,
can explain how it
absolutely.
works.
Absolutely. I have telescope there. I carry around snakes. I always have toast. You could come to
Toast is
turret.
good. Yeah.
We could have fun time. I let you meet a giant friend I bought a telescope from. A giant tortellini is very good. You can also meet.
That sounds wonderful. Um, okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go catch up with the rest of the ladies, but I would love to stop by sometime if you do. Oh, my name is Margaret, by the way. What is your name?
It is a Baba Bogcha. You may call me Baba, you may call me Bogcha, whichever you want.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you, Baba. It was so nice meeting you. Bye.
Goodbye, Margaret.
And she runs off. And oh, you're muted.
I keep forgetting the system every time I'm here. I assume they're like headed just like continually west, correct?
These people are heading south.
Oh, now that they're just like turning. Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, they started like way up north. They're just going through
Oh,
the length of the street of the singing dolphin.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not where I want to go. So I'm just going to continue westward and kind of circle a couple of the blocks, see if I can find anything above happening on
Okay.
these rooftops.
Yeah. Okay. And while you are doing that, we'll go back to Big Tim. Tim, where am I? Where am I? Here we are. Okay.
I love how confusing we've made this for you. I'm
No, it's
so
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Splitting the party, in half is a thing, but now three is even better. It's great.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it at all.
Yes, and
Exactly. I'm doing the yes and thing. I'm really practicing. I'm trying really hard.
doing great.
Thanks. My low int is showing, but it's okay. We're doing great. We're going with it. All right. So, go ahead and oh, sorry. Let me just get back here. Okay. So sorry. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Okay, one sec.
Okay.
1.
Okay. As you are um, following the searching for I was gonna say Big Tim, you're Big Tim. Thad's big unique footprints. You run across Nope, actually, I don't like that. Just take that back. Hold on. We're not going to deal with any pregnant people. I can't handle that right now. You see a fellow. You hear the distinct sound of dice being rolled, and you look to the side, and in a little alleyway, there is a kind of a grubbier older man, and he's like squatted down in the alley, and he's got his little like makeshift like table or whatever, and he's rolling dice with some children. And one of the kids is like, my mom told me to go get some bread and for dinner, and we don't really have a lot, but if I make more money for her, then we can have more to eat than just the bread. And the man's like, that's a great idea, kiddo. Are you going to intervene?
I will step in. Yeah, I'm gonna step in. My connection also seems very shoddy, so please let me know if I freeze up or get garbled.
Okay.
So I will step in and I'll say, kid, you gotta be smarter with your money. Your mom didn't send you out of the house just so you can gamble it all away with this, whatever this guy is.
No, but it's my chance for us to have a lot of food. We don't have a lot, and so
I understand the appeal. I understand the appeal, and I'm going to turn to the guy who's trying to con him and say, "Shame on you, man. Why? What are you doing? This is a kid. This is immoral. This is predatory. You're some kind of skis ball. Like, what's going on here, bud?"
he just like scoffs, whatever, dude. Just get out of here. Let me do my business.
I'm going to roll my eyes and turn back to the kid and say, "Look, you can spend all your money. You can gamble all your money and probably lose it to this gentleman over here, or you can take it and show up at Big Tim's Big Top tonight and double it. And I'm going to give him a free pass to Big Tim's Big Top tonight. And I'm going to give him one free play to the game of chance that we have. Just as you walk in, there's a big row of stalls. There's going to be ring toss. There's going to be sack throwing. There's going to be a bunch of games of chances. I'm going to give him one free play, and I'm going to tell him, you take this one free play, and you could play all night, potentially. And you could take that money and quadruple it, as opposed to just like doubling it or whatever this guy promised you.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
And I'm gonna roll a performance just to really sell it.
Yeah. Thank you. That's right. We're rolling.
It's an 11.
An 11. This kid is super excited about this ticket you give him. He looks looks back at the guy a little bit. He's kind of like, but I could have more now. But ultimately, the idea of like free play wins out. And so he goes, all right, thank you so much, mister. And my mom will thank you too. I just know it. And he takes his money and his little coupon and he runs around. He runs away. And the old man, he kind of was squatting on the ground and he plops down with his on his butt and takes his feet and he kicks his table and his dice roll away. And he's like, thanks a lot. Now I got nothing.
And I'm gonna tip my hat to him and say, I'm just doing my duty, sir, and then give him a free play as well. Be like, you don't got nothing.
Well, I got nothing better to do tonight. I guess I could go waste my time here. Thanks. Or something. And he gets up and puts his hands in his like really like raggedy like moth-eaten like pockets and just like shuffles down the alley, kicking nothing as he goes.
And then I'm gonna continue my search.
Yeah. Okay. And you continue going, and you see that. Oh, actually, go ahead and roll me another investigation. I'm gonna have you roll every different roll for this because I can't remember what I had you roll last time.
Natural 1.
A natural 1. All right. So as you watch this guy go down the alley and you go back to where you were, you see that there is you get a roll at advantage, actually. That's exciting. Eve redeemed it for you.
Thanks, Eve. Oh, it's not much better. 6.
Okay, yeah. You as you get back onto your path, you see that there's a group of children playing like a version of like street like baseball, and their footprints shuffling all over the street are obscuring the potential Thad's footprints. So you have faith that Thad is going to continue in the same direction that he is going, and you keep going, and as you're walking the streets, roll me history.
2, but it was like 22.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's a 2.
Okay.
No, it's a 4. I'm sorry.
4.
With my modifiers.
Okay. So while you've been to town quite a few times, right? For the big top, you have explored different parts of town and seen different things in town. You know that you're getting close to the Lady in Waiting parlor, which is like a gentleman's club that does like mostly gambling, that sort of stuff. And the only other thing that you remember on this side of town that really stuck with you was the House of Inspired Hands and the big parade that they had that you saw a couple years ago. So outside of that, you're not really familiar with this part of town, and I would say that being a decently intelligent person, you feel more comfortable, probably, but correct me if I'm wrong, heading in like a direction that you know or a location that you know.
Yeah, I assume that Thad and I are equally familiar with the streets, if not me being a little more familiar. So I do stick to like kind of more familiar territory because I assume that's what Thad would do.
Yeah. Okay. So you wind your way past the neighborhood with the Lady in Waiting parlor, and you end up on the street of the Singing Dolphin, which is that really big main street where the parade went down. And as you're perusing, like just like not perusing, but you're glancing, trying to see if you see any more footprints. You don't, but you do hear a group of women who are walking north along the sidewalk as you are walking south. Thank you, Mackenzie. And the dolphin sings Stairway to Heaven. Yes, please. That'd be glorious. You hear a snippet of this duo's conversation as they walk on by. And they say, one of the women says, yeah, you'd think that shiny armor would be clean. I mean, it mostly was, but I still got some like dust on my dress. I don't think people understand like how much it costs to get these gowns cleaned. They don't understand. I just don't know why would that man plow through us anyways? That was just weird, don't you think? Absolutely. It was absolutely stupid. I don't know why men think that they could just do that.
Upon hearing women talking about being plowed by a man in armor, I assume automatically that is involved, and I have to step in and say, and I immediately start running through the script in my head of like, ladies, I know Thad can be a little aggressive sometimes. I listen. I understand that maybe You're taken in by the good looks. I get that maybe he mistook your signals. He's not the brightest guy. He's one of the strongest fighters in the world. But you know, those skill points, they have to be put somewhere, and they're finite. So he may have put all of his stats into strength. He may not have all the smarts, but I promise he means well. Any hardship that you've endured because of that, I'm willing to try to make it right. I'm so sorry that you had to have this experience with our champion.
Oh.
Open up your wallet before they hit me with the Twit Wonder.
And who are you to this man? I wonder. Pray tell.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. I am Big Tim Bigelow of Big Tim's Big Top. I understand that you may not recognize this handsome face when I'm not all dolled up to be in front of the crowd, but I am, yes, the ringleader of Big Tim's Big Top.
Oh. Oh, I see. A businessman. Okay. Well, then you understand that you have some responsibility of your employees' behavior. And if I find any...
You're absolutely correct, and I apologize for everything that he did. I promise he means well.
Okay. I will take your assurances, and I appreciate the apology. Thank you so much. If there is any damage to my dress, I will be sending the bill to you. But I appreciate your words.
Absolutely. And if you need to find me, you can find me down at Big Tim's Big Tavern, just open down the street. If you need anything, pop on by, give me that bill. We'll even give you guys some free drinks for your hardships.
Oh, the other gal is like elbows her. Free drinks. Just be nice. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you.
And all I ask of you is, where did Thad go after you had your encounter?
Oh. Well, it was less of it. Okay, I might have blown it a little. I might have just been a little heated about my dress. I apologize. I might have exaggerated slightly. He we moved out of the way for him, but he did. I believe it was maybe somewhere around Shark Street that he kind of blew through us.
Yeah, he does do that. Thank you so much for the information. Like I said, stop by the bar anytime. I'm happy to make this right.
Thank you for the invite.
And then
Thank you for the invite.
and I'll tip my hat to them, and I'll bid them adieu, and I will head in the direction that they indicated.
Absolutely. And the two ladies, they kind of give you a little nod, and then they keep on walking. And now you know what streets to look for. You getting close to getting your bearings, so it doesn't take you very long to you find Shark Street, and then you realize, oh, I know exactly where I am, and takes you no time at all to find the House of Inspired Hands. And while this is happening, Baba is doing some kind of like investigating around a little bit, and you were kind of like going around a little bit trying to just like find anything.
Yeah, basically just looking for a jumping red bean that I saw in the telescope.
Okay, and so while you are kind of doing little circles around the neighborhood, you bump into Tim in front of the House of Inspired Hands. Small world.
Crazy.
Don't you have a circus to plan?
At this point, it kind of plans itself. I'm looking for Thad. He's kind of the missing component here.
Was he wearing red today?
No, I'm pretty sure he was wearing his normal armor.
Okay, then I'm not interested. And then she just like walks off.
Okay. Wow, this
And I
okay.
consider letting her go off on her own. I consider letting her go off on her own because I'm confused and kind of focused on Thad. But I'm gonna follow her and say, "What are you doing out here? What? There was just like a big disaster. What are you doing?"
I'm convinced a red bean did fire in back. Some stuff very messy, very not good at the magics.
Well, maybe if you're convinced this red bean, we'll discuss the implications of that later, committed arson near our establishment. Maybe that's what Thad was chasing after. So maybe we're looking for the same thing.
What could Thad probably look for?
Well, I assume he went running off after whomever was responsible for trying to destroy our newly opened establishment. And so, if he's chasing whomever was responsible, and you're convinced that this red bean was responsible, ergo, we're all looking for the same thing. So, if you're following something, I'll follow you.
Hashtag
Okay,
red bean.
you are taller, so keep your eyes up for bean.
I'm not taller.
Than me?
No. God, no. Maybe here, you only know me as with my hat on, and I'll take off my big cone hat to reveal that I am actually 2 feet tall, basically.
The hat does not make you look higher?
No, unfortunately, my eyes are down here.
Could not tell. Anyways, keep your eyes up for bean that crosses rooftop.
All right, I'll follow your lead. I'll keep watch, but you pick the direction.
We're keeping west.
Yeah, we can go west. I hear that Thad was headed on a certain street, so we should probably stay on that street if possible.
What is street then?
Oh, we're on it right now.
Okay, then we stay west.
Okay, lead the way.
Jeez.
Okay, while you two are doing that, we'll head back
So that's
to
where we're
that.
going.
That you are in a little hallway that is off the main hall of.
I'm still on the roof. I haven't actually gone through yet.
You haven't gone in yet. Oh
No,
I
I'm still on the roof.
Oh, okay.
I just peeked open and was looking and was deciding what I was doing.
Okay. So while you spend some time on the roof looking and debating, their conversation happens down below.
Yeah, but I can't hear. You said it's 3 stories. I can't. In a busy hustle and bustle of a city, I'm not going to hear 2 people talking 3 stories below me.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. Okay. So what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm going in the building.
Okay. Down the roof hatch?
Yeah, I'm going down the hatch.
Okay. So you're right off the main hall of the Hall of Exemplary Inventions. Do you want to go into the main hall? So where you're at, you can go to the main hall. Actually, no, I'm going to say that because there's not a map of this. I'm going to say this hallway goes parallel along the main hall. So you could either into the main hall or go towards like the entrance.
Going to the main hall, but I'm trying to be very sneaky.
Okay,
And then
so
try to stealth my way.
Okay, stealth your way, please.
Stealthy. Disadvantage because of my armor. Damn, I wouldn't have done good if I had advantage. 4.
4. Excuse me. Okay. So you do your best to try to be quiet, but these halls with their like marble floor kind of like clink little tappy taps with your shoes.
Yeah.
And you go into the main hall, and the temple holds 24 marble pedestals. Each one bears a prize-winning invention or a miniature model of some extraordinary creation. There's things like a 4-foot-tall working model of a clock tower that rings at the top of every hour. It's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass with a brass bell and delicate hands. And there's a wooden flying machine that has wings that flap when it becomes airborne. A miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle has a breastplate affixed to it that says Big Belchy sank in Deepwater Harbor on the Day of Wonders, 1363 DR.
Was there any indication of which way anybody might have recently went?
Roll investigation. Let's see.
Uh, 13.
13. While you're looking on the ground for any sort of clue of maybe something that this individual that jumped in before you had dropped, a individual turns the corner and down the hall towards you. It's a dragonborn priest of bronze ancestry, and they are surprised to see you here. And they go, "Oh, hello. How can I help you today? I didn't realize we had any visitors. My name is Valletta. Nice to meet you. Were you here to explore the inventions?"
Yes. I was mid tour and I got lost.
Oh, I didn't know we had any tours today. Who was your tour guide?
I can't remember. He was wearing a white robe. I just what can I recall of the guy that shot the bird at me?
Okay, so it was a it was I did you dirty. I didn't give you much of an explanation of
Do,
the
do,
person.
do, do you want a history check to see what I can remember anyways? While you look it up?
Yeah.
Eight.
8. You saw a silhouette of a humanoid. They had the white and goldish robes on. You see that this person does as well. Although they're very much larger, as this is a dragonborn. And you noticed that this person, they didn't have any hair or anything. It looked just kind of like a solid, just one smooth head. Ow. And very nimble. You remember that? So a bald, nimble person maybe is the best you can think right now.
Yes, it was a bald human man performance.
Yes.
Ooh, 17.
17. Okay. So Valletta kind of he puts his arms together and kind of like thinks, bald. On the roof, you say? Oh no, sorry, not on the roof. On the tour, a bald person on the tour. I don't. Master Vilmer isn't here. It might be Nim. It must be Nim. Let's go together and find your tour with Nim. Follow me.
Yes, thank you.
And the Valletta takes you on another continues to takes you back out of the hallway and then through the main hall, and you see some more interesting things. And after a while, you kind of get a tour of the whole facility, not just the main hall. You go into the rooms where people are creating things. There's many maker spaces here, and there's like woodworking ones and there's metalworking ones. And as you go farther into the back, the building has been added onto over the centuries. So there is like kind of like a smaller wing in the back, and then it's been built on again, and it's a big like hexagonal like building, and with more maker spaces in it as well. And as he goes, you go through all the different rooms, and you end back up at the in the main hall, and he goes, I don't know where he is. I guess Nim does have his own private like workspace. I guess we could give that a shot. He should not be bringing people up there, but I mean, we haven't seen him.
Yeah. I was I took a little bit extra time to look at one of the exhibits, and next thing I turned around and he was gone. You know.
Okay, yeah. So he takes you across the hall to a side door that you hadn't noticed before, and up a spiral staircase, and actually takes you to an attic that is Nim's workspace. And so Valletta goes up and he knocks and waits for an answer, doesn't hear it. Excuse me, Nim? Nim, are you here? And as he waits for a response, he's just kind of looking around. He kind of zeroes in on the door. And there's a shiny handle, like a brand new shiny door handle. And he goes, oh, that's interesting. That's new. That's not the normal door handle. And he goes to...
As he goes to touch it, I'm going to grab his hand and stop him from touching it.
Pardon?
Like, hold on a second. I have a bad feeling about this door handle right here. And I'm going to tell him I'm going to look at it.
Okay.
I'm going to examine the door handle in depth. Does anything like... I'm going to kind of like give it a little jiggle. Does it feel any sort of like magical way or anything like that? Or does it feel... Is it locked? What can I determine with a small little... Yeah.
Yeah, a little. It's locked. It actually doesn't move very much at all. You do get a little like shock though, like just like a little like static shock when you touch it. Like,
I'm gonna oversell the static shock so I can pay off the fact that I stopped him from touching it.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Oh dear, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. It's a good thing that I stopped you. There was definitely some sort of arcane ward on this door here.
Oh, is there really now?
Yes, do you have a key to get into this into Nim's chambers?
I had a key for the previous door lock, but not this one. And he starts mumbling to himself, and he casts a spell and releases it through his fingers and tries to open the door himself, and the door is still locked. My magic didn't dispel anything that was on it.
No. This is powerful magic. I told you. If it's all right with you, I would say these are extenuating circumstances. Wouldn't you agree?
Possibly. What are you thinking?
Well, what happens if there's somebody in there with Nim? They locked the door with this magic ward. We should get in there and investigate, shouldn't we? He's clearly not answering.
Roll me persuasion.
Hell yeah. Finally got one. Natural 20.
Yo, you're right. This whole situation is really weird, and I don't feel good about this at all. Yeah,
Sir, with your permission, I can take down the door.
Yeah, go ahead. And he backs up a little bit, gives you plenty of room to work.
Perfect. I'm going to take a couple like little like warm up lunges into it, and then on like the 5th one, I'm just gonna hit it as hard as I fucking can.
Okay. Roll strength.
Strength at advantage.
Go for it.
It's a door. Okay, cool. I was gonna say it's a door. Oh my god. What? Yes, that's not bad. That's 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, so you hit the door and it doesn't budge. And so Valletta says, well, you touched it and it didn't kill you, so that's fantastic. There's no crazy powerful magic. So how about I help you bust it down? We can do it together.
Yeah.
Just strength in numbers.
Here, I'm going to I'm gonna try to boot it this time instead. Just like a straight if I can do an attack roll,
Yeah.
but just like for a boot instead.
Yes.
Cool. Unarmed attack, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 22.
22? Yeah, absolutely. You make solid contact. And it definitely breaks the door. It's not open yet. And Valletta goes, "Oh, this is fun. Let's do it together."
All right, let's go.
I've wanted to do this.
All right, let's attack it on 3. 1, 2,
3.
3. Ooh, I rolled a 23 this time, actually.
Okay. He rolled an 18. So with your
Sick.
powers combined, the door
Goes flying off the hinge. Flying off the hinges.
Yeah, it flies off the hinges and it doesn't just go. It does that whole like anime thing.
Yeah.
It's sent flying like 10 feet, and you hear it like hit something and a thud on the ground. And
Toward
you are you immediately walk inside and you see a round room, and in this attic area it's no longer like the fancy marble floors or tiled floors. This is just, it's a wooden floor. It's got wooden walls, like unpainted wooden walls. There is a solitary window on the far side, and it is a maker space and living quarters of this individual Nim. And underneath the broken door, you see limbs coming out of it. And they look like human limbs, but they are not human. They are just definitely... what?
Under the door?
Yeah, under the door.
All right, yeah, so I'm going to pick up the door and see what's going on underneath the door.
So underneath the door is a humanoid automaton. And Valletta goes, "Oh, Nim, are you okay?" And the Dragonborn helps pull this individual up. And there is this automaton has they're like metal, right? And the face is kind of carved and worked into the metal itself. And so the eyes are looking at you, although not like moving, but you can feel the intent coming from this person, and you can see that they're looking from you to Valletta, from you to Valletta. And
can I determine whether or not this is the individual that attacked me with the metal bird?
You know it is.
Perfect.
Yes. And to Valletta's question, Nim nods. You don't see, the mouth doesn't move, no sound comes out. You just get...
No, I'm gonna be like that. I'm not like that. This is him. This was my tour guide. Yeah. Well, very handsome human, isn't he? And I'm gonna kind of look at him, and I'm gonna kind of like straight face do it.
Valletta kind of looks at you and like confused, and then looks at Nim. Nim, I didn't realize that you were doing any tours today. I didn't realize that was something that you were allowed to do. Were you given permission to do that, or
Hold on. Nim is clearly upset. Like before anything happens, like you should probably go get. Is there some water that you can go fetch? Something. Nim is clearly distressed because of like they weren't answering the door. Now the door fell on top of them. Like before we start bombarding or like berating them with questions about whether or not they have the responsibility to be doing this alleged tour, we should figure out if they're okay. Don't you agree?
I did just ask them if they were okay, and they did nod in affirmation that they were okay.
Yeah, but then you're just moving on. Why didn't they answer the door? Why didn't you answer the door, Nim?
The automaton looks at you and kind of like shuffles away a little bit. Valletta says, as Nim is an automaton, he cannot actually speak common. Nim, if you want to go get a writing utensil, you could write it out or sign it.
Well, yeah, I know Nim can't speak English. How do you think I'm halfway through the tour? You don't think I picked up on the clues that he wasn't talking? Come on.
Go ahead and roll me deception, please.
17.
17. All right, you are. Yes, that might have been a little redundant of me. It's just situation is all just really strange. It's just all.
It is a strange situation, but you need to stop like jumping to accusations against Nim here.
Well. Okay.
Here, why don't you go
let Nim finish the tour? I guess. I'll leave you to it.
Thank
this
you.
This is all just really weird, and he turns around and walks down the stairs and turns around after he gets a few steps down, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, sorry about the door, Nim. We'll get it replaced." And Nim nods back.
Are we not even going to ask him about the new doorknob and why the suspicion? This is all strange. This is strange to me too. We're not asking questions.
He just keeps walking down the stairs.
And as soon as we turn out, I turn to him like, all right, motherfucker, what was up with the bird?
And they go over to their writing desk and grab a quill and a parchment and start scribbling furiously. And then they give you the parchment. And it's really scribbled, but it says, that was an accident. It was not, my machine wasn't perfected yet.
Who did the boom boom in front of my building?
The automaton kind of just like looks, and you feel like it's probably, if it could slow blink, it would. And then goes back to the parchment and
I'm holding eye contact, and I do the same slow blink.
They write.
They like each other.
Aw, it's so sweet. I don't know of Boom Boom.
Red cloak like you. I chased him here.
And he takes it and he writes. He goes, "Oh,
motherfucker! I don't have time for is there a window?"
Yes.
I'm gonna pick him up by like how big of an automaton is he?
I think they are.
Like how much does he weigh?
I'm gonna. From what I can tell, I'm gonna say maybe 6 feet tall, made of metal, so a couple 100 pounds.
Okay, cool. So enough that I can't just like hold over the like out of a window. Okay, cool. I'm basically gonna grab him by his face, and I'm like, I don't have time for who did it?
He starts scribbling on the parchment, and come back here. It scribbles on the parchment that was one of its creations, and it had escaped a couple months ago. it has been creating automatons for an individual, and this one escaped before it was finished. So it doesn't know where it is.
Okay, so but it was for it was designed for somebody. Does that person have it?
They don't know if they have it. But they do have a machine to help you find them. Question mark. Would
Okay.
you like it?
What's up?
Would you like it?
Yes.
Okay. So Nimble puts his quill and parchment down and goes and rummages through a crate on his desk and pulls out this weird looking contraption. It's about this big. It has a handle and some like doohickeys that come off of it, and a little like button kind of lever, not like handle at the bottom. And he shows you what happens. So he clicks it on, and it starts. There's a little like kind of umbrella type thing contraption on the top of it, and as he turns it on, and it immediately starts spinning and whirs, and then he lets it go and turns it off, and then he starts scribbling back on the parchment, and he says, when near a nimble right, it will start spinning, and the closer you are to one, the more it will spin. And he says, you can have this.
Cool. I'm gonna
And then-
put it in my pocket.
Yeah. And
Who is it designed for?
it was designed for me, he says. I made it.
No. Who was the other automaton designed for?
Oh, he writes. Yes. Okay, next page. Where did it go? I'm so sorry. I thought it was right here.
You're good.
It is for Zardoz Zord. In the
Zardoz. And where?
In the Sea Ward. He has
Cool.
ships.
All right.
That's all
Perfect.
he knows.
Perfect. All right.
But before you go, that one is dangerous, and it needs to be taken out. It needs to be captured or destroyed. It will hurt people.
Oh, I intend to take it out. High five. You ever fucking send that bird at me again, I'll kill you too. And then I'm gonna turn around and walk out the door.
He nods. Okay.
And I imagine around this time I'm just walking out the front door, and those two are just arguing in front of me.
Yep, they're just bickering in the front there. Yep.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
We finally found you.
You guys won't believe the little side quest I just went on.
You won't believe what I've been dealing with.
Would you like a cookie or perhaps a fireball bead?
Yes,
I have more.
I would like one.
I'm gonna waddle over to Thad and then hand him a cookie from my shirt, and then give him a bead from the thing that I found.
Okay. Yeah.
What does the bead do?
It's fireball. You throw it. You like Say the magic word.
So what happens when he swallows it?
Yeah.
Does Baba tell me that it's fireball?
I know that.
Baba, explain to me what bead does.
A bead does explosion behind tavern. If you ever want to recreate a war crime, throw bead into alley.
Oh, this is war crime bead. Okay, I like that.
Or use it for a fancy show at circus. I don't know what you do.
All right, I'm gonna tuck this bead of fireball deep into my pocket.
Okay.
And
I always said what we need for your entrance is more pyro.
Ooh.
yeah, but this might be too much pyro because that was a big explosion out front.
Yeah.
Anyways, I found out who. Speaking of the explosion out front, I found a bunch of information, guys.
Why don't you tell us about it on the way back to the tavern?
All right, and then as we're walking back to the tavern, I'll basically summarize, that it's an evil automaton, and it probably went rogue, and it's gonna hurt people or some shit, and it was designed for this guy, and it might be working for that guy. We don't know. We're gonna have to find out who this Zarazord. Is that the name?
I lost it again. Zardoz Zord. It's a stupid.
Zardoz Zord. Does this name mean anything to me?
Roll
History check?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, what did you roll?
Natural one.
Natural one. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, you get a rock in your
In
shoe.
fact, I can't even remember the name actually.
Yeah.
It's Zardis, Zarados, Gyarados,
Zoltan?
yeah, Zoltan.
Listen, if we see Red Bean look like a automaton, we know what we are looking for.
It was definitely Zord though, because it was like a sword, but with a Z. I remember that, and the first name started with a Z. It was Double Z, because that's kind of cool, but it was a stupid fucking name. But it had the Zord, and that was kind of cool. So the first name was stupid. I can't remember it, but it was Z, and the last name was cool, like a Zord. You know what I mean? Does anybody know this guy? Do you guys know this guy?
This guy?
Go ahead and roll. You both can roll history checks if you would like.
Megazord.
6.
Okay.
Where's mine? 9.
It's his just description to you is too vague. Nope.
But yeah, the Zarados guy, he may or may not be involved, but he's got a rogue automaton that definitely tried to commit war crimes against us.
Well, we gotta find this guy because he almost damaged my property.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I chased him so extensively. I jumped on roofs. I ran into a bunch of angry women.
I met your angry women. They're gonna stop.
Oh no, goodness! You told them where I live?
I didn't say you lived there. I just invited them by the bar for a drink, to try to make up for whatever it is that you did to them,
I had my hands up, I promise. I learned after the last incident.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
Oh no. Oh no.
Listen, Thad used to party in college, okay? It was a different time.
Oh dear. All right. Okay, so you guys make it back to the tavern. The street is still sectioned off by the guards while the cleanup crews kind of take care of business. And
I'm gonna stop by a guard on the way there. I'm like, hey, you, Zord, Z-Zord.
Z-Zord. Zord, what? What?
Who is this person? Zoltan Zord? Zarius Zord,
Ah,
Zardoz.
Zarados.
Zardoz.
I'd be looking
Zardozord. Zardozord. What? Zardozord. What is?
Yeah, yes.
What do you want to know about him?
Who is he?
He's
Why is he red?
What?
Why is he red?
Oh, he's not red.
No. The other one's red. I'll get to that. Hold on. Who Zarados? Who is this guy?
He's the owner of the Sea Maidens Fair. Are you guys new to town?
No. We own the Big Tim's Big Tavern. You've probably heard of it. And the Big Top. We're well seasoned here. We just we had heard the name and I couldn't remember what the context was.
That's
you know
weird that you guys are in the same industry but don't know each other. That's weird.
So what color is he? If he sees
no. We're
Hang on. I take umbrage with you comparing a parade, a fair, to what we bring to the table when we come through your tiny little town. Thank you very much.
what he said.
So is he blue?
Well, does this fair ring a bell to me? Does that mean anything to me? History check. Oh, do you want me to do a history check?
I do.
Okay. I did very good. I did 18.
Okay.
Good boy.
I need to. Okay, well, I didn't read this far. So hang on.
Wait, we actually caught up and outpaced you?
This is awesome. This is a first. This is a first.
Yes.
It's because Thad has drawn crackhead the last 2 episodes. That has been the most productive he's ever done. Thad secretly started cocaine. He's staying true to this 1980s wrestler gimmick.
Okay. Well, so like they introduce this character and they're like, see chapter 7. I'm like, but we're not in chapter 7.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So, okay. You rolled really well on what? What did you just roll?
There was a history. I rolled an 18 on history for
okay.
the for the seafarer, whatever.
So, the Sea Maidens Fair is a seafaring carnival that travels up and down the Sword Coast, and it's 3 ships, and it's kind of a big deal as they're able to afford 3 ships and to travel exclusively up and down the coasts. What?
Can I get with you after this and we can design my rival, like the guy who works for this company that is my opposition.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the Gary to my Ash.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
So is he like an off-brand like version of you?
No. I am the off-brand version of him. Big Tim's Big Top is the off-brand version of this seafarer. We are the land. Like we have a couple wagons. We put everything up. We are like the Costco version.
We're like TNA.
Yes.
When TNA was trying to be WWE, we're like, yeah, we are reigniting the Monday Night Wars.
Okay, I love this. I love this for us all. This is gonna be fabulous. Okay, yeah. So with this realization that you have, why did it take you so long to remember?
What is it called again? It's called the no. What's well that's what I mean. What's the fest or the fair called?
The Sea Maidens Fair.
Yeah, because we always call it the SMF. I wasn't used to hearing Sea Maiden Fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who calls it that?
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't know the guy's name. Big Tim over here should have known the guy's name. That's his That's his Vince McMahon. Sorry, Paul Levesque. That's his Paul Levesque.
Yeah. I don't know. I always thought of him as just like another announcer. I didn't know he owned the company. Plus, that's obviously like that's obviously his work name or whatever. I know him by his real name. That since we're in the biz, I can't give it out to the riffraff.
His government name. Okay, glorious. With that revelation that Thad has, that's where we're gonna end tonight. And we will pick up next week with Thad explaining this revelation or something along that effect. Back at Troll Skull Tavern.
It's Big Tim's Big Tavern.
My bad. Big Tim's Big Tavern. Sorry. I'll write
It
that
is,
down.
right.
Sorry.
We rebrand
That's right,
everything.
you did. Big Tim's Big Tavern. I don't know what it's remembering.
Does the SMF have their own tavern?
Exactly.
They're probably gonna have their own like waterside tavern. Like it's gonna be way nice. It's gonna have 2 turrets.
Oh snap!
They're just gonna have we're just gonna have our shadow versions of ourselves. So like they'll even have a version of her, even though she's not actually part of our thing.
Right.
Yes, I love this. This is going to be amazing. Perfect. Okay. Well, then before we sign off, is there anything that you guys want to promote, discuss, talk about?
There's a 95% chance that it rains tomorrow, and I'm fucking stoked as hell on that. I just wanted to let everybody know. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a Debbie Downer on all those people that want to go trick or treating, but like.
But so goes trick or treating in the Pacific Northwest. Like
I don't know why I had an alarm set for 9:30. I meant to have it set for 9:30 in the morning.
Nice.
So that sucks. Whenever I was supposed to wake up at 9:30 in the morning, I missed that one.
Uh-oh.
Well, now you have a chance to set it again, so.
Yeah.
Second time's the charm.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Alrighty. Well, then I guess that's us. That's all for us tonight. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Eve, for stopping by. Thank you, Anseal. Hi and bye. And great. We will continue this next week. And everyone have a fun Halloween, whoever is celebrating. Have a fun, safe holiday. We will talk to you later. Bye.